Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to NDTV Auto. So today we have two fantastic motorcycles and each of these motorcycles is very important for its brand. The Royal Enfield Classic 350, absolute bestseller, king of the segment and a cult classic in itself, and the Hero Mavrick 440, the new kid on the block, the newbie and the challenger. Will the Mavrick 440 be able to dethrone the Classic 350 because they are similarly priced? The specifications are somewhat similar. So let's ride these motorcycles and find out which one is better.
Check this out.
Now both motorcycles have a rather different flavor when it comes to the design. The Classic is well more classic than modern, while the Mavrick is exactly that, a Maverick design, incorporating the best of a new retro roadster with a round LED headlight and a clean, flowing design. The Mavrick easily wins in the features department with full LED lighting, negative LCD instrument console with Bluetooth connectivity and standard dual channel ABS. The Classic not only misses out on LED lighting, fully digital display, and it gets dual channel ABS only as an option. Talking about the comfort on the Classic 350, it's a very comfortable motorcycle. You sit upright, the seat height is a comfortable 805 millimeters and the seat itself is very plush. So you sit tall, upright, and you see it gives you that feel of riding a very substantial motorcycle. Now let's talk about the Mavrick 440. So the 440, the design is like that of a roadster, not a classic so to say. Comfortable 803mm seat height. The seat itself is nice, plush, comfortable. The handlebar is wider than that of the Classic 350, so it's a slightly sporty seating position. The rider triangle is slightly sporty, but that's good. It keeps you engaged while riding the motorcycle. So between the two, I think I prefer the ergonomics of the Mavrick 440 slightly better. So the Mavrick 440, yes, it does get a bigger engine, and the power and torque output is slightly higher than that of the Classic 350, and this motorcycle of course feels slightly more peppier than the Classic. And when you're riding this bike in the second gear, there is a slightly anemic reaction. It does feel lethargic in the second gear, but the moment you cross into the third gear, then this can pull cleanly from 30 kilometers per hour all the way up to 90 kilometers per hour. Yes, the engine is quite tractable. This means that the motorcycle will be quite easy to ride in the city, and the gearbox itself, the 6-speed gearbox, is really very slick. Talking about the Classic 350, we all are very familiar with the performance of the motorcycle. It's a very torque-laden engine, the 349cc J-series engine. It's quite rich in torque, particularly in the bottom end. In the top end, the power sort of fizzles out, but that's okay. The peak performance comes in at 3500 to 5500 RPM. That's when you enjoy riding this motorcycle the most. And the gearbox is slightly clunky compared to that of the Mavrick 440. And the overall performance, well, the Mavrick scores there because this feels slightly more lethargic. But in the bottom end, this feels punchier than the Mavrick 440. When it comes to handling, the Mavrick 440 is the nimbler, more agile motorcycle of the two. The 43mm telescopic fork along with the dual shock absorbers give the bike a plush ride and a planted feel at high speeds and even around corners. It also feels easier to hustle through traffic. The Classic is meant to be ridden leisurely and it is slower when it comes to direction changes. The ride quality on both motorcycles feels similar, with undulations being taken care of easily. The fact that the Mavrick is also a good 8 kg lighter than the Classic makes it easier to live with on daily commutes. In terms of braking, the Mavrick provides better stopping power than the Classic. The prices of the Mavrick start at 1,99,000 rupees and go up to 2,24,000 rupees for the top spec variant with all the bells and whistles. The Classic is similarly priced, with the base variant selling for 1,93,000 rupees and the top spec model is priced at 2,25,000 rupees with optional dual channel ABS. The other motorcycles that you can consider in the same segment are the Royal Enfield Hunter 350 and the Honda CB 350. Similar pricing, higher specification, better features, better performance, All these things speak for themselves when it comes to this comparison review, where the Hero Mavrick 440 is the clear winner. But the bigger question is whether the Mavrick 440 can match up to the cult of the Classic 350. That's the big question, and that's what remains to be seen. If you liked this video, please do give us a thumbs up, and yes, please do watch NDTV Auto for the latest automotive content.